If you're craving something sweet, I have a great recipe for you. Instead of conventional box mix brownies, these high protein microwave brownies do the trick. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the Dad Days, everyone. I'm Josh. If this is your first time finding me, I'm a stay-at-home dad making content for more than dads. I make sourdough, cooking with whole foods, and non-toxic living simple and easy to learn and apply to your own life. Without further ado, let's get into these brownies. So if you have a sweet tooth from time to time and you're just looking for a pretty clean dessert that doesn't have any refined sugar or ultra processed garbage that you don't want in your dessert, if you're trying to eat a pretty clean diet, this is a great recipe. It only has about a half a dozen ingredients, and I would consider them all clean ingredients. So I'm going to start by adding all the liquid-ish ingredients to the bowl, mixing that up, then adding the dry powdered ingredients. So first, there's 1 egg. There's a splash of vanilla. I'm using honey as my sweetener, about 2 tablespoons. I'm just eyeballing it. A half a cup of Greek yogurt or skyr yogurt, just a thicker yogurt works better. A 1/4 cup of sourdough discard. If you don't have sourdough discard, you can bypass this if you maybe add a little bit of protein powder. I'm adding a 1/4 cup of discard. You could probably even add a lesser amount of a flour, a whole wheat flour, or even a gluten-free flour, whatever you're into, but I'm using sourdough discard. I'm just going to mix all those wetter ingredients together. So you're getting protein from the Greek yogurt, and you can get extra protein from collagen. I'm adding some of this Perfect brand collagen, grass-fed Brazilian collagen. I will link this. You can get this on Amazon. I will link it in the description. I'm adding 2 scoops. There's 10 grams of protein per scoop. So right there's another 20 grams of protein in this recipe. So 2 scoops of collagen goes in. A 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. I'm using Redmond's real salt. It still has minerals in it. You can see there's some flecks in there. Not even a teaspoon, maybe about a half a teaspoon. And I'm adding 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So the batter, you can see it's thick. It looks pretty close to like a regular brownie batter. I'm just going to be pouring it into a microwave safe container. Okay, it looks like that. I'm gonna pop it in the microwave. I'm gonna start at 3 minutes and see what it looks like, and we'll check back and let you know if that was enough time. Okay, we're back. It took about 4 minutes total. If you follow the exact same recipe that I made, then it should take a similar amount of time. It ended up looking like this. So it came out pretty good. You can see the middle has a sheen to it. It might be just a hair soft in the middle, but I don't mind that. I like brownies that are a little gooey. I would say just have fun with this recipe. Just be mindful of the consistency. You're looking for a consistency that's thicker than a pancake batter. You're looking for a brownie batter consistency. But I've seen recipes that are almost as simple as egg, Greek yogurt, and cocoa powder, and some form of sweetener. I've seen monk fruit, honey, maple syrup. You can coconut sugar. You can get creative with the current eating style that you're following, whatever that allows. I don't eat any kind of quote unquote refined or processed sugar, so I really only have honey or maple syrup as my sweeteners, but coconut sugar and monk fruit sugar are both better than options, better than refined sugar. So just get creative with it. You could pare down the amount of ingredients or add more, add protein powder. You could make it even more protein filled. There's the peanut powder that has protein in it. You could add some of that. Use this as a base. You can scale down the quantity. If you make a little less than what I did, it would probably only take 2 or 3 minutes in the microwave. The moral of the story is it's a pretty clean dessert option that only takes a few minutes total time. And it's pretty good. Well, I've made it before and it is tasty. So I hope you found some value in this video. As always, stay tuned for more dad days.